Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what the fuck kind of ghost I am. I'm just like doing this shit like I'm a fucking octopus ghost or some shit. What up, Ho Biscuits? Welcome to the Halloween / spooky edition of the weekly Twitter advice. It's your girl Skitten. This is my homie, Jerry McBones. And this is my other homie, Fangy McBiteterson. Yeah. Whew. I gotta take this mask off. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten. Let me turn this light on now that I'm done trying to be spooky. Ooh, this nigga's leg is backwards. Not torturing niggas in here, you're just dead. How you doing, Ho Biscuits? We're here for our weekly Twitter advice, and I am excited. Excitamundo. Existamos. Oh. I don't think I'm saying any of those words right. Feel free to correct me in the comments below. And let's get started with question 1. I'm a 30-year-old white male dating a 41-year-old African-American event planner. I'm a little overweight and recently suffered a heart attack. As you can see, I survived. Still, my girlfriend is planning my funeral, making me take obituary photos, etc. I'm hurt. Oh, nigga, what? I'm sorry. I don't. Why is she doing that? Why are you doing it for her? I feel like you're probably more than a little overweight, and I feel like this might be your girlfriend's way of trying to make you like take your health seriously. You should definitely talk to her and be like, look, this is hurting my feelings. It's not gonna make me change anything, and I'm sorry, that's just so morbid, Jesus. But yeah, you should definitely have a talk with her and just be like, yo, stop doing this shit. It's creepy and, you know, it hurts my feelings. And if she can't accept that or isn't willing to like stop the behavior, then it's kind of like a serious relationship issue that requires more than a little bit of Twitter advice. That shit's funny. She was like, oh hell no, you're not about to act like this around me in front of my salad. Let's go ahead and move on. I put on like no makeup today except for this lipstick. I want to give y'all a little something, you know, but I didn't feel like doing the whole shebang. But like stuff keeps getting stuck in my lipstick now, and I'm just like, I should have just had my lips be naked. Let's move on to question 2. See, I tried to mix them both and they didn't work, but I tried to mix them both in there. I've been dating a woman for about 2 months. No matter the occasion or time of day, when I stop by her place, there's porn playing in her front room. When we talk on the phone, there's porn playing in the background. What the fuck to do? Nigga, there's nothing to do. She likes to watch porn, have it in the background, whatever. Maybe she's practicing, okay? Maybe she's learning how to make the sounds and do the moves, okay? You don't know her life, okay? Maybe she's trying to master a really hard porn move, okay? Let her live her life. It's not hurting you none. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess it might make it a little uncomfortable to have like normal conversations. You're like, yeah, so it worked today. Yes! So then Jared was like, oh my God. I'm sorry. This is a fucking funny ass problem. I don't know how to fix your problem, sir. Or man. It might be a girl. It might be a woman, actually. I feel like a dude might not be as bothered by the porn playing in the back. I don't know. I can't help you, person. I mean, obviously you talk to her about it. If you haven't talked to her about it, that's the first step. She should be like, hey, you know, it makes me a little uncomfortable that like you're consistently watching pornography. I think it's hilarious that it's playing in her fucking front room. Like not in her bedroom or on her phone or somewhere discreet, just like in the front room. Like does she have it like that when her mom comes over? I feel like this is something I feel like this is something that she might do expressly for you. So maybe try to make it clear that she doesn't have to be okay with porn or into porn for you to be into her. Maybe, I don't know. Like maybe she's trying to be like, yeah, I'm a cool kid, I'm a cool chick, I like to watch porn, I like to see cocks and vaginas, that's cool. Like maybe that's what she's trying to do, you know? She's trying to be one of those hip girls. Or maybe she was never exposed to porn as a teenager and so she's just getting her fill now as an adult. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what that is. I feel like at some point you'd be annoyed by having porn on all the time. Like why would you just want that on all the time? But definitely just like have a talk with her. Just be like, yo, this is unnecessary and I'm not the fondest of it. So maybe we could have something else on. Maybe try binge watching a show with her. Chavez and I binge watch a ton of shows. Animes, it's not technically hentai, but it definitely has like a fuck ton of fan service in it, so it might as well be hentai, and maybe she'd be okay with that compromise. I'm trying to find solutions here for you, homie. That's the best I can do. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm gonna move on because this question makes me sad because I don't know how to fix it. Let's move on to question 3. Met a 6-foot stunner. Like the Fenty lipstick stunner? No? Okay. Alright. Met a 6-foot stunner at a football game. Great combo, nice clothes, opened my car door, etc. He made me wait 2 months for sex. It happened. Big hands, big feet. Very small package. His penis is just a little larger than my navel. I'm so disappointed in him. Advice. Wait, what does she mean? It's like from like the distance between her hip and her navel. I'm like looking down like y'all can see, or like your belly button. Are you saying that like are you saying he has no length or no circumference? Is it the length or the girth that's the problem? Because I'm not, the way this question is phrased is very confusing. Anyway, that's super unfortunate. I don't know what advice to give you. If you feel like, because all you talked about was the size of his penis, but you didn't talk about how the sex was. So like, I understand the size is like small or whatever, but like, was the overall act of sex kind of satisfying? Could be improved? Just absolutely awful and there's no way you can see to fix it? I don't know how to deal with this problem either. The question before this and this question have both kind of stumped me. Yeah, I guess like my advice would depend on if the sex was decent or not. If the foreplay was good or not. This is like a really gross thing to like talk about. I feel like I'm like really kind of, anyway, I know I talk about like dicks all the time and then I'm just like talking about actual sex. It's embarrassing. That's cool too. I understand your disappointment, obviously, especially he's got big hands, big feet, and you're like, yeah, everything about him is big. He's 6 foot tall, whatever, he got big money, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so my advice would definitely depend on how the sex was. And it would also just depend on like, are you willing to overlook the penis for everything else that he brings to the table, or is the penis a deal breaker? If the penis is a deal breaker, then you don't need advice, girl. You just need to move the fuck on. But if the penis is not a deal breaker, then there's various things that you can do like sexually that don't involve penises, like, or I should say that don't involve his penis specifically, and you just kind of have to see if he's open to those options or if he's gonna be like a dude about it and just like have his feelings hurt. That's all I have to say about that. That's a really unfortunate and awkward problem to have, but I feel like I have advised you to the best of my ability, and I don't know why I'm suddenly British now, but I'm going to run with it for the end, till the end of this sentence. Yeah? What do you think? What do you think, Jerry McBones? Well, you don't even have a penis, so I guess you probably can't talk much about somebody with a small penis. But maybe when you were alive, you had a nice penis. I still want to know if she's talking about length or girth, because like I said, the way she described it, very strange. I'm going to move on now to question 4. time my boyfriend's mother stops by, she's very nice, something is missing from my home. Little things like my remote, my wireless mouse, etc. I set up a camera and caught her stealing. She denies it. He says I framed her and is mad at me. Hell, you can't frame somebody on like, I feel like if homie can watch a video of his mom stealing and instantly not be on your side about it and just not acknowledge that his mom might have a problem, it might be kind of a deal breaker for the relationship. I feel like you have to be willing and able to acknowledge the flaws, not just of like you and your partner, but also of like each other's family members. You have to be able to talk about them, you have to be able to address them, and you have to be able to come to productive solutions to the problem, right? Because you can't not invite his mom over unless she does something like egregious, right? Like she steals your rent money or something like that. Like I feel, but it's also at the same time, you're like, this is my house, these are my things, and I shouldn't have to hide my valuables, hide your wives, hide your children. Like you shouldn't have to hide your stuff when his mom comes over. And to be honest, that might make him feel like even more of a way if you start like hiding your shit. I definitely think this needs to be like a discussion after he finishes like being angry about it, because part of it might just be that he's embarrassed, you know, like this might be a problem that his mom has always had or whatever, or maybe he never realized it, you know, maybe he's like looking back and like, damn, like a lot of my own shit like went missing. But yeah, I kind of feel like it might be a deal breaker if he's not even willing to acknowledge or admit that his mom might be doing this. And yeah, his mom can be as nice as she wants, but if she's a fucking thief, I feel like it's definitely okay to be like, hey, I understand that you steal things, don't steal my shit. And that just has to be something that you can say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how she can be denying it and he can be saying you framed her when all you did was like record what she did. You know what I'm saying? So like, that just has to be like not okay, obviously not okay that she stole it, but it just has to be like acknowledged and addressed and fixed. And if your boyfriend is not willing to do that, then you probably don't need to be with him, because like his mom's not gonna fucking stop stealing. And I don't know, my auntie used to always say, if you lie, you'll steal, and if you steal, you'll kill. I'm not saying she would kill anybody, but I'm just saying stealing little shit is probably not like the only thing that she does. And I feel like it should just be addressed now and fixed now, or you need to end the relationship now. And I know that like seems kind of extreme because his mom's the one who's stealing, but obviously from his reaction, he's not gonna let you like ban his mom from the fucking house. You know what I mean? So that's it really. Like that's all I can say about that. I mean, my mama don't steal and Chavez's mama don't steal. So I have empathy, but I have no sympathy. Or is it I have sympathy but no empathy? One of the two. I cannot put myself in your shoes because I've never experienced it. But I can tell you that for me, if every time, even with my own mom, if like every time my mom came over some shit went missing, we would have to have a very serious discussion, and it might just have to be a thing where she doesn't come over anymore. And like I said, I feel like he won't let you do that, but if that's a rule that he's willing to implement, then that's what you should just do, because she's shown that she's not trustworthy. It went from being like shit that I don't know how to talk about and like I don't know how to fix, to like more shit that I don't know how to fix or talk about, but like a very serious thing. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus, what a fucking jump, dude. I think that is going to conclude it for this week's weekly Twitter advice. I hope you guys had an amazing time with me. Where's the fucking, hold on. Look, my lipstick's all in the fucking mask, yo. Like, what the fuck? The things I do for you. That's going to conclude it for this week's weekly Twitter advice. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for part 2, where we see how Twitter responds to these shenanigans. I hope you had an amazing time with me, Ghost Skitten, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, ho biscuits. 'Tis getting lit.